Hello everyone, how are you doing? It's October 13th in Japan, and it's Sunday night. And I'm supposed to feel depressed at the time on every week, every Sunday, at this time on every Sundays, but today I'm not feeling depressed because tomorrow is still a holiday. It's a health and sports day in Japan, meaning which means our national holiday in Japan. So yeah, I'm really happy right now. So I do have 3-day weekends this week. Yes, and today I'm going to give you guys a lesson on Japanese. Yeah, so far I've uploaded several videos regarding Japanese language and the Japanese culture, and every time I shared those kinds of videos, I've received a lot of uh, response that you are interested in Japan and you want to know more about Japan. So those reactions always make me happy, and so yeah, I do like to continue creating those kinds of videos to teach you Japanese culture, Japanese language, and yes, so yeah, that would be fun if we could share. Um, yeah, so my videos would be helpful for you, and yes, and that would be fun if we could like share the differences between our cultures and our countries on this channel. So yeah, I've got another mission on this channel. It's to make a video to teach you guys Japanese and share its value regarding our culture and our personality, or like our national personality or something like that. So let's get started. And today's topic is, I've prepared this paper today, and today's topic is in Japanese we often misunderstand. So yeah, I prepared 3 Japanese phrases here, and all of these phrases are something that even Japanese people would often misunderstand uh, in terms of the meaning or in terms of how to use it. So yeah, so the the first phrase is first Japanese is Konnichiwa. Yeah, this is one of the very basic Japanese phrase. So yeah, I hope you can read Konnichiwa. Yes, and the point here is the pink colored word. So please look at the pink place carefully. So, konnichiwa, this means hello, or yeah, good afternoon, or yeah, it's one of greetings in Japan. Konnichiwa. Yes. And as an example of mistake, we often use this word wa instead of ha. Yeah, so konnichiwa. Like it's just the pronunciation is totally the same with konnichiwa, but the word that you should use, the word you choose is different. The correct one is konnichiwa, and konnichiwa is not correct. It's wrong. Do you know? Yeah. Did you know that like before? So because konnichiwa came from konnichiwa. So here, yeah, there's another way of reading 今日は but yeah, we could read it as konnichiwa. So this means today. So yeah, go back to here, konnichiwa. So for example, こんにちは。とてもいい天気です。Will be today is a really good weather. So こんにちは. Yeah, it came from this one. So yeah, こんにちは. The correct one is the right, left. Yeah, the こんにちは. Yes, and in addition to the difference between han and wa, like regarding the pronunciation, like regarding the accent of konnichiwa, I often hear foreigners say konnichiwa, like the foreigners put accent on here. Yeah, konnichiwa, but we say konnichiwa, so there's no accent here. So konnichiwa just it's very go it's goes straight, and konnichiwa, yeah, so it's not konnichiwa. Yeah, the one of the characteristics of Japanese people or Japanese people is that we don't use like Japanese language is very flat, and there is no like the strong points and the strong or weak accents in phrases in each phrase in general. So yeah, konnichiwa, but compared to Japanese language, like the English is pretty strong accent. Like English has pretty strong accents in each phrase. So yeah, this difference often make Japanese people suffer yeah. Yeah, that's the number one phrase, konnichiwa. And the next one is mato ita hatsugen. And look at the Matoita, the Matowoiru. Have you ever heard of Matowoiru? Yeah, this means this means the like the makes sense, like, so if we would say in a sentence, like, you always have a point, or you always hit the nail on the head. So yeah, basically that makes sense. Yeah. So 的を射た発言 is, yeah, you make sense, or that makes sense, or yeah, you hit the point, you hit the target. And the wrong kanji is this one, 的を得た発言. We often say 的を得た発言. Yes, 的を得た発言. Yeah, if you look up something related to Mato Ita, or something like that, I think 90% or 80% of the search results would be Mato Eta, the wrong one. Mato Ita, the search result would be the wrong one. But the correct one is Mato Ita Hatsugen. So if I explain why Mato Ita is correct and Mato Eta is wrong, I want you to imagine the shooting gallery. It's the game to shoot arrow, or something, like shoot something and hit the center of the target. So mato means target and iru means shoot. So yeah, from shooting gallery, yeah, we can be convinced that Mato Ita is correct and Mato Eta is wrong, because Mato Eru means get. So if we say Mato Eta Hatsugen, that meaning will becomes we get the target, like we receive, we get the target. So yeah, it doesn't sound correct, right? So Mato Ita Hatsugen. Yeah, this one is, yeah, I've misunderstood. Like, I've said Mato Ita Hatsugen until recently, and yeah, I learned like Mato Ita is proper, like correct, recently. Yes, yes, and that's it for Mato Ita Hatsugen. And the last one is, yeah, this is another basic phrase in Japanese. So yeah, I think some of you guys have often say this, but 一生懸命頑張ります。一生懸命頑張ります. This means I'll do my best, or yeah, I'll do my best. Yes. So the point is here, 一緒. Yeah, and the correct one is 一所懸命, not 一生懸命. And first of all, uh, but I said that Isshokenmei is correct, but uh, it's okay to like say 一生懸命 ganbarimasu in a daily conversation because like yeah, when we say 一生懸命 ganbarimasu, it 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 will be 一生懸命. Like I I don't hear Jap like 一生懸命. It's okay to say 一生懸命 in a conversation because we say 一生懸命 and nobody realizes like nobody feels like weird about 一生懸命 but like if you want to if you want to know the correct one, please remember that the uh, original was 一生懸命 ganbarimasu. Yes, and first of all, the wrong one, 一生懸命, this means life. So I wrote here, but this means 一生懸命 risk means risk your life. So when you in sports, when in study, or um, in any time when you have to make some efforts to accomplish something, you would say that I'll do my best, and or something like that. And that means if we say 一生懸命 ganbarimasu, that means I'll do my best, risking I'll risk my life to accomplish this goal. So the meaning is almost the same between 一生懸命 and 一生懸命, but the origin, like the correct one, 一生懸命 ganbarimasu. I'm going to tell you the original story that Isshokenmei came from. And this dates back to 12th century in Japan, and it was the era called Kamakura era. And one of at the time Kamakura government ruled Japan. Yes, and one of their policies was to put put someone who manages the land of the Kamakura government. So there are a lot of people who manages the land of Kamakura governments all over Japan, and yes, and those people who manages the land was called gokenin. It's very Japanese, but they called gokenin. And gokenin is someone who pledged loyalty to the Kamakura government. So one of their missions was to protect the land that the government gave. Yes, and they their mission was to risk their life to protect their each own land. So Issho's sho means place or area. So Issho came from the land that the Kokeni was managing at the time. Yeah. 一生懸命頑張ります。So, yeah, if you say 一生懸命頑張ります, then the meaning would be like 一所 would be the area that you are working on. So you would risk your life to like achieve the place, like the area that you're working on. Yes. So yes, and I hope this makes sense, and I hope you understand my explanation, but I don't have confidence. Yeah, but this is very advanced, so it's okay to use like wrong one, because even Japanese people are using the wrong ways, wrong phrases in each phrase. Yeah, but if you want to be looked at by somebody who is very educated, why don't you use the correct one? Yeah, こんにちは and まといた and 一生懸命頑張ります. Yeah, if I see like foreigners, for example, if I see some foreigners say 一生懸命頑張ります, I would feel impressed. Yeah, and I would think that the foreigner is very educated, and like is very like his knowledge of Japanese is very extensive, and yeah, that's the impression it would be great. So yes, and that's it for today. Yeah, how was my lesson? Like, yeah, every day I came across almost every day I come across like new Japanese phrases, even though I've been living as Japanese for over 20 years. So that would be great if we could learn together, like if we could learn Japanese together. So that's it for today. Thank you for listening. Bye.